Hey guys, so here's just a quick update on moving to Hawaii. So last time we talked, it was like had 20 days to go. As of today, a week from today, I will be in Maui. But the things I have learned about, I got a list right here that I'm gonna keep looking down at. So this is all stuff that anybody that's interested in moving to Hawaii, or even right now, if you're thinking about vacationing there, here are some big things that you need to know. So once I was given the word, yeah, you're going to Hawaii, I needed to start looking for a house, apartment, a room, whatever. I went on realtor.com, apartments.com, Craigslist, and through all those, there were some really nice places. Most of them wanted like the rent and deposit. They were all above. Most of them that even looked decent were $1,200 and above. So automatically that was a $2,400 bill that you would have to come up with. And those 90% of those all had a 6-month lease that you had to sign prior, to even them accepting you and looking at your application. A friend of mine mentioned look on Facebook Marketplace. So I got on Marketplace and I actually found a lot more user-friendly places, and some of them were doubles that were on Facebook and Craigslist. And I don't know if you guys have ever sold anything on Craigslist or listed. It's just a ton of scammers. You would inquire about a place on Craigslist, and I mean it's scam. I would not recommend Craigslist at all. Facebook Market, you can actually check their background, their social media. You can double check friend. I mean, there's a lot of research you can do, detective work kind of thing. But I did find a place that was not 6-month lease, that wasn't not the first month and deposit label. I can't even read my writing. What I would recommend to start with, if you're moving over there, is to find a place, whether it's the whole place or even a room in a house, that is just month to month, and that's all they want is the first month. When you get there, then at about 2 weeks you pay them, for the second month. That way you're not obligated to a 6-month commitment at a time. The last thing I wanted to do was rent an apartment or house or whatever, be there under obligation for 6 months, and you got a bunch of dopers that are living right next door to you. I didn't want that. And it's just very, very hard to find a place to live when you're not actually there, knocking on doors, talking to people, introducing yourself. So just really, really do your research and due diligence. You want to research the area, pull it up on Google, just see is it an industrial area, is it a residential area? Look at the houses on Street View, check their social media stuff. Another thing you do is actually go onto the county records and see who owns the property, the house, and see if the people that you're talking to are the ones that are actually doing the wheeling and dealing. Another thing you want to do is send a minimal amount of money to secure it. Do not send the whole amount. Like I was able enough to just send a fourth of what it was, and then when I get there and I actually see the place, if I decide to stay, which I hope then I can pay more, and so that's all good like that. Another thing, here's something that on your way to the airport, you're in the airplane, the stewardess are going to bring a form that you have to fill out, a declaration, so be it, that states how long you're going to be in Hawaii, where you're staying at, your telephone number, the contact person, or the motel or hotel. And when you get off the plane, they're actually going to take your temperature. If you have the temperature of, I believe it's 102 or above, they basically will send you off into a separate room, and help you arrange to get a flight back to your originating airport. If your temperature is good, then you're going to go into a screening process where they're actually going to call and confirm your stay at the hotel, condo, whatever. Oh, and on that, there is only if you're just a visitor, a tourist, there is a certain list that the governor has put out that you can stay at. You can't stay at any condo you want to or any hotel you want to. There's a certain list of condos and hotels that you must stay at as a visitor that's been approved by the governor. And the list is not that, you know, I'll just say there's a 500 hotels in Maui, and there's probably only 50 on the list that are approved. They will call your cell phone right there in front of you. If your phone doesn't ring, you know, you're gonna be fishy. They're gonna send you off into the other room. They will check up on you. I've talked to people that they've been checked up on almost every 2 or 3 days. They'll actually come to the hotel or house or wherever you're at, knock on the door and see that you're there. Another thing, visitors are not able to rent a car. There's no car rentals allowed for tourists or visitors. Now, like myself, I am a essential worker. I'm allowed to rent a car. I can go from my place of residence to work and back. I can't go to the beach, Costco, grocery shopping. I'm allowed house and work, house and work, house and work, and a rental car. Right now, Hawaii's going through a lot. I mean, there's been a lot of arrests, $1,000 fines, returning people back to their original airport that they left from. So Hawaii's taking it pretty seriously, and if you just kick back and think about it for a minute, like if we get sick here in Oregon, you can go to California, Idaho, wherever, you know, with driving wise, and be in a whole different area to avoid the coronavirus, or different hospitals or whatever. Hawaii, you're pretty much just stuck there. So I can see why they're as strict as they are, and so that's where we are right now. I got 7 days. In 7 days I will be in Hawaii. I'm going to continue these. I'll do an update through the airport, through the COVID check, through my quarantine, and we'll just keep you guys updated on what's going on. I do appreciate my subscribers that are sticking with me. I know a lot of you have shown interest that you can't wait to see new drone footage and pictures and just updates on Hawaii, how it's going. It's pretty exciting, but it's also pretty scary. So just keep us in your prayers, and as always, God bless and have a good day. Bye.